You're listening to the October 12, 2014 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello, dear friends. Well, last week's channeling certainly caused a stir. I've tried to get my head around the nothing matters issue, yet I have to be honest, I don't quite get it. I've received various emails. Some get it completely and have felt they knew this all along, whereas others, like myself, simply cannot grasp it fully. Can we continue on with this theme? Many of us need clarification. Thank you.
Dearest Blossom, and all who take part in these conversations, we join you in love, for we choose to assist in your awakening. Each corner of your heart is being activated with each new concept we put forth. As you digest and rearrange thoughts, you allow that which you know to be your truth to emerge. We are aware that the opportunity to stretch the imagination may have caused conflict within the self. You ask how nothing matters, when all around you there are moments that definitely seem to matter. Yet, in the grander picture, in the big scheme of things, they do not.
Why don't they? It matters to us down on earth how things are going and how people are acting out their play.
Why?
Because we want to live in a world full of love and light. And right now, there is a lot about it that simply isn't.
That is what you desire, correct?
Yes. So, it matters to me.
It matters to you because you are addressing things from your viewpoint.
Correct. So, my viewpoint matters to me. My viewpoint is something that matters to me. It's not nothing that matters to me.
Take a deep breath. This entire source of life, that which comes from the highest, is love. Highest, purest love. This love has chosen to express itself through all things in all ways, in order to know itself. It cannot know itself in fullness until every single possibility has played itself out through love, because everything is love. We state again, every single possibility. Therefore, it matters not what is played out. It has to be played out in order for love to be complete.
Well, does it matter whether or not love is complete?
It is not a question of it mattering, for it simply is this way.
A few wrote in simply not being able to understand that it does not matter about war and how one treats another. I mean, how can the way one treats another, how can the fact that so many suffer through the hands of another's choices not matter?
Because it is part of the game.
Well, it's not a very pleasant one then.
Is it not? Are not your choices blossom through love, allowing you to experience a pleasant side of the game?
Yes. Yes, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about those who choose to destroy and those who supposedly choose to be the victims. The way one behaves towards another, how can this not matter?
Let us try to put it into a perspective in which you can see light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm looking.
As we spoke of, all things came from love, and all things are of love. All things shall return to the highest love from which they derived. All things. That which is acted out and upon through thought is simply an expression of self-awareness for each individual. They are in a game, whilst in the dimension of earth reality.
Let's talk about the game then. I've heard this mentioned many times, that we are in a game.
Perhaps express it differently. You are in a game, yet you are also playing the game. You make the moves. You move up the board. When you play a game, perhaps of chess, a move that one may make with a strategy in mind depicts how one continues on for the rest of that game. If one plays a move that does not serve, it does not matter. It simply means that one has to find their way out of it in order to complete the game. The moves you make determine whether you win or lose that particular game. Yet, winning or losing does not matter. You are simply playing a game.
Yet, are we not all trying to return to the highest, purest love that we are? Doesn't it matter that we feel we are doing the right thing to get home?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yet it does matter to me. It matters to me how I behave and how I choose to get there. If nothing matters, why are you choosing to assist us with your messages? I mean, if nothing matters, why bother? I'm not having a go at you here. I'm just trying to get it. You get that, right?
Because we care. Here is a key note. It doesn't matter if we care or not. The fact is, we choose to. Do you see the difference? That which you choose to do makes all the difference as to how you feel. And yet, it doesn't matter. Yet, for each individual being part of the whole, the choices one makes can allow one to feel wonderful or feel miserable. A choice. Yet, either choice doesn't matter, because whatever way one chooses to feel is part of the experience of love. Life.
I have to persevere here, if I may.
By all means.
These choices we make, how can you say, for instance, that one soul killing another or torturing another doesn't matter?
Because it is part of the game. A game that you all agreed to take part in.
It's been said that this game is all an illusion and not reality at all. I can't get my head around that either, just quietly.
Because you are in the game. When you are out of the game, you see it for what it truly is.
What?
An illusion.
Anyone got a parachute? I'm out of here. Then why does it feel so real?
Because it is a game of experience. How could it be played if it did not feel real? How could you experience it if it did not feel real?
So, are my feelings real?
To you at this time in this illusion. Let us speak more of this.
Oh, please be my guest.
Look up the word illusion, if you would.
An illusion is a distortion of the senses, revealing how the brain normally organizes and interprets sensory stimulation. Though illusions distort reality, they are generally shared by most people.
A distortion of the senses.
So, are you saying that although it feels real to us, because it's an illusion, our feelings are distorted from our true reality, whatever that may be, if there is no one truth? Oh, anyone got a spade so I can dig myself in deeper? Or indeed out?
Yes, we are. You say that it is different for us in the realms we reside, and we do not understand how it is to be living in your dimension. In many ways, this is correct. Our feelings are real, for we are not in the game. Your feelings are as real as you're able to perceive them within this illusional reality.
So, do you go by nothing matters in your reality?
Yes, in everything, everywhere, nothing matters.
Love matters. To me, love matters.
And love is everything.
That matters.
How can we help you get it?
Oh, keep trying. I just don't get it. That love doesn't matter.
Yet everything, as we have said, is love. How it chooses to act out in all its different scenarios does not take away from the fact that it is still love.
Yet, if nothing matters, one could say, I can do anything I like, kill, maim, rape, and it simply doesn't matter. It does.
To you, in your reality.
Does it not matter to you that people do this then?
Not when you see the whole picture, which you are unable to do. Life is love acting itself out in all its different forms.
Yes, I get that bit.
Therefore, in all its forms, it is being itself. Everything is love, and it matters not how it chooses to appear, because it is all love.
Now then, here's the clincher. Doesn't love matter then?
Love is. That is the only answer we can offer you to that question.
Well, I don't know if we've actually progressed here. I'll absorb today's information and see where it leads me. Mind you, doesn't really matter. Thanks, guys, for trying. I'll get there. Some already have. I never was at the top of the class.
That doesn't matter.
Further down the rabbit hole we go. In love and thanks. Until next time.
Always. We are in love with you.
Later that day, I found myself in a particularly bad mood. A rarity for me, and I didn't like it. Not really succeeding in trying to calm my thoughts, I said in my head, being in this bad mood does matter to me, and the immediate thought was, because you are choosing to let it matter. The penny dropped for me. Well, maybe a halfpenny. So I said, I choose to not let this matter. And all I can say is that a wave of love came over me, and I got it. Well, that bit. I realized that by choosing to let go and really accepting it didn't matter that I was in a bad mood, I got out of the way. And how do I put this? It allowed for love to take over. That's the only way I can describe it. So I then applied that to thinking about war and hunger, etc. Said the same thing to myself. I choose not to let it matter. And had the same feeling of love taking over. But this time on a global scale. And in that moment, I got it. Not sure I still have it, yet thought I'd share in the trusting it may assist those who are on the same page as me to get it. Thank you.